That's significant about a pig is that they return and eat their own excrement. I want you to think about when the Messiah saw the demon-possessed man. He casted out the demon and he asked the demons, "What is your name?" And they said, "Legion." Have you come to send us to the pit or the abyss before our time? This is significant because some of these demons have not been to hell yet. They are not there yet. They have not tasted that. So they know that they're going, but they have not been there yet. So the demons asked the Messiah, "Have you come to torture us, torment us before our time?" The demons or legion actually begged the Messiah to send them into the herd of pigs instead of, casting them into the pit to be tortured before their time. And that is another note. When you are like tormented or, things happen in your sleep, when you're casting out or doing self-deliverance, you cast these things to the pit to be tortured there before their time. Okay? But for whatever reason, the Messiah said, "Okay, I'm going to cast you into those pigs." And they went off into the steep bank and they drowned. They went into the water and they drowned. This is important because, as we stated earlier, a pig returns back in. The characteristics are usually what they're known for is they eat their own excrement, they eat their own poop, they eat their own, other animals' waste. So they wanted to go back and return back to where they came from, which was a marine kingdom. Now, I usually do not talk so much about the marine kingdom because it is so, talked about a lot already. And there's so many vast other kingdoms of darkness out there, such as elementals. And, we have the marine, of course, but we have forests, we have air, we have all of that. But what's significant about the marine kingdom and those pigs wanting to return to the water is because those demons that were in legion, that is what was in the man that was possessed. Or in other words, the man that was possessed with marine kingdom spirits. And why is the marine kingdom so vast? Why do we hear that so much? It's because the earth is about 71% water. Our bodies are made up of about 60 to 70% water. I don't teach science anymore, but it's around that. So we really deal with the marine kingdom a lot, but in my opinion, it's talked about so much, and there's so many other kingdoms to deal with and talk about, but people just, don't really know this information. Now, we hear, don't cast your pearls into what? The swine, the pig. That is a biblical scripture. Then we hear, don't roll around in the mud with what? Pigs. That is just a slogan that we say. Now, you hear all of these things with, pigs, because you are not supposed to go back to your own excrement. Don't go back and say, "Hey, I wonder if this still smells bad." It does. And of course, we see the significance of these entities not being tormented or wanting to not be tormented before their time.